Hey guys, Archeer from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Here today to do a review on the Archeer backpack, day pack, mountain hiking pack. This is one that I found on Amazon for about 50 bucks, and so far for the price I've been really impressed with it. I've got another pack that I use in a similar situation. Just took everything out of it and put in this. It's basically got all my camping gear in it, it was $100, and this one is a better backpack in my mind as far as comfort and adjustability. There are some things that I don't like about it compared to the other bag, but overall I really am pretty impressed with this thing for 50 bucks. So we're going to run through just the size on it real quick, and then we'll bring it up here and show you all the features up close. So this thing is 31 inches tall. It is 14 inches wide in length, and then it's 10 inches wide in this direction. This is 3,966 cubic inches of volume on this thing. It is made out of nylon, so it's going to be rip resistant and waterproof. It also has an internal frame in here, which we'll show you when we bring the camera up, and it contours to your back, so that's a really nice feature of this thing as well. But a lot of pockets on it. We've got a pocket here. We flip this up, there's a pocket underneath, there's a main pocket here, there's two pockets on the side, there's a couple pockets there, so it's got a lot of individual pockets to it, which I really like to keep all my stuff separated. The other thing I really like about this bag is it's got all these straps on it, which is really nice. You can see I got my sleeping bag strapped down here, but it's really nice on days like today. We went out this morning and trailed a deer that Kyle shot, and after about, we looked for like 3 or 4 hours and was never able to find her, but after about an hour of being in, I was ready to take some gear off. So when you're out packing, it's nice to have this, to be able to put extra clothes on here and strap them down and keep them out of the way, sleeping bags, things like that. So if you're going to stay the night, you've got all that gear, but if you're going to get out there and you're going to walk quite a bit, you can take clothes off and you can put on here. Or if you're going to get out there and do a lot of walking, and then you're going to get somewhere and you're going to set up camp, you can take your extra clothes on there that would cause you to sweat when you're walking. You can strap them to this bag, and then when you get to where you're going to be camping or setting up for the night, you can put those on as you cool down. So let's bring the camera up here, and we'll look at some of the features on this backpack. So due to some audio problems on the last one, we had to reshoot this. So that's why I'm wearing different clothes. But this is a close-up look at the Archeer 69-liter backpack, and we'll start right over here. We'll just show you the straps. This has a nice set of shoulder straps on here, which have good breathable material on here. It has a chest strap on here, which you can go up and down with, which is really nice. It also has a safety whistle built in. Unlike most safety whistles, this one actually works. It has the Camelback, the water accessory that you can put in the back, and it actually has the strap right up here, so you can put it on your shoulder and just take a drink when you need it. It also has a couple of D-rings on there. It has a lift handle on the top, a couple of adjustable straps on there on the top and the bottom, so you can position that where you want. The other thing it has right here is it has a couple of straps that go right around your waist, around your kidney area, and these straps are padded and both have a pocket in them. So you've got a little bit of easily accessible gear, your maps, your fire starting equipment, things like that, and you have your emergency whistle right there available. Now, it does not have a MOLLE system, so there's the knife that I put on there, and we'll show you that later and why I put it on there. It also has an internal frame inside of it, which can easily be removed. You can go in here from the side, and you can fold that thing down, you can unstrap it here, and you can remove that. I personally like the shape of it. It also has a nice breathability to it with that internal frame in there. It separates from your back here, and it actually gives you just a little bit of airflow down in through there, so your back's not all sweaty from carrying this thing. So strip around to this other side over here, and you can see we've got compression straps all around this thing, which I really like. It's a pack that is compressed, it's nice and tight, and it is going to just carry a lot easier. So we've got a couple straps right here for you to put extra clothes on that we talked about, or whatever else you would like. I got a bag right up on here on top, so you can put things in there. It's got a couple of clips right here to hold that down. You got a bag right there, or a pocket right here, you can put stuff in there as well. It also has the nice internal bag right here on top that you can reach down in, and when you want to seal that up and kind of make it water resistant, you can close that up. You can close your top back over the top. But we're going to leave that open here just for a minute so you can see. Also has a couple straps right here. Again, you can use these to put clothing on, or whatever, your tent or whatever you can put right under that strap, kind of like I've got my sleeping bag there. And then you have a nice big compartment right here. You can see in this big compartment I've got a knife, I've got my hatchet, I've got an emergency blanket, a few other things that I want to have easy access to. Each side has a net pocket on here. You can see we got our netting right here, that we got our canteen in that one, and on this side we got a couple of a little tarp and some plastic bags, so we'll carry those right there and have them easily accessible. Each side has a pocket as well, unclip, or you can actually strap something there. You can undo your compression straps on the side here, and you can open this up, and you can see it's a nice big deep pocket, goes all the way down in there. I've actually got some fishing supplies in this one, so I've got my tackle box as well as a few other things in there. Right up here is where your water is going to come out of the big bag in the back. Now you also have a couple of straps right here, so you can actually pick this thing up and carry it there. You've got a couple of straps here on the bottom, which I've got my sleeping bag on, and I've really got that jammed in there. Okay. So you can take that, open that up, and this is one of the features of this bag that I really like. I'll show you on the bottom here first. Bottom is all nasty, but your rain cover goes right there, and here is the rain cover that you can just slip right over the top of this thing if you have a day like today and you need to keep your stuff dry. What I like about this bag is this right here. You have a pocket right here in the bottom that actually allows you access to the bottom of your main pocket. So I don't have to delve all the way in through the top and dig around in there in the dark and try to figure out what I'm grabbing. I can actually open this bottom, and I can have easy access to my stove, my camping pots, you know, my cooking utensils. Whatever I need, I can get easy access to it right there. So I love that pocket. At first, I didn't like having to go down in here, and I didn't like that at all. So really, really nice to have that access down there at the bottom. And there you'll see is one of the zippers. It's just really tough. Needs some kind of oil on it. It almost feels like it's going to rip out on me. So that's when, again, my issue with some of the zippers on here is that some of them are just really, really rough to try and use. So I like all the strapping on this bag too, because like I said, you can carry a ton of stuff on here. You can strap a bunch of stuff down to it, and when you want to compress it, you can compress it. It makes it a lot more comfortable to carry. Okay, I forgot to mention, this also comes with a rain cover that stores right down in the bottom of this thing. It's actually pretty easy to get to. I can actually get to it without taking the backpack off. So you got a rain cover here. Just got elastic sewed into it. It's just gonna slip right on over your pack whenever you want to keep it rain proof and keep the rain out of your gear. Like I said, there's some things that I like about this pack, and there's some things that I don't like about this pack. Now the only real complaint that I got about it is the zippers can tend to jam up on you a little bit. There's times when you got to kind of work them, so they tend to kind of get in a bind. But overall, it's not too bad. We'll see how they hold up over a long period of time. The other thing I don't like is there's not a MOLLE system on it, and that's just a personal preference, I believe. You know, some of you guys out there may like a MOLLE system like I do, but I like a MOLLE system to put my knife on. You can see I've been able to adapt and situate a knife here to where I've got it easily accessible if I need it. But on my other pack, I had a MOLLE system on it, and I actually had a knife right here. It had a MOLLE system strapped here. So I actually had a knife strapped right here that I could actually pull down and get to. And then I actually had on the back, I had a machete that was woven into the MOLLE system that I could actually pull over my shoulder and get it out. So I really like that on a pack, and this one just doesn't have that. So zippers can be a little bit sticky, and the MOLLE system would be nice. That is, again, like I said, just a personal preference. that's gonna work out just fine for me, just keeping it there. You can also put a knife on this band right here. I had that bigger one out because I actually had it on my waistband. Now, the things I like about this bag is it carries a lot. It holds a lot. You can see all the stuff I've got in there. I got cooking utensils in there. This is basically the bag that I grab for two different things. This is the bag I grab when we go camping, just to have all my, I'll throw all my stuff in it, and then this is my bug out bag as well. So if the stuff was to hit the fan, this is a bag that I would grab. Now, in that case, I'd probably have a little bit more stuff in it than this, probably ammo, different things like that. But it's half the cost of the other bag that I have, and it is twice the comfort level. I really, really like that. We'll see how it holds up to some camping equipment or camping adventures. So far, all I've done really with it is just walk with it. And walking with it, my biggest complaint about most backpacks is my shoulders. They just hurt my shoulders, and I don't know why. I can try and fit them different ways, and they just end up dragging on my shoulder. And this one, when you compress it down and you get everything in there with that internal pack frame, it just really contours really nice. It also kind of sets back away from your back and gives you a little bit of breathability. So I like that. It allows a little bit of air to move through there. The other thing I like is when you want to take this thing off, you know, trying to get through like that, because sometimes it'd be a pain in the butt when you got a lot of clothes on. That strap is easy to get to, so you can take this thing off just like that, and you can put it on really easily by doing the exact same thing. So really nice little pack for 50 bucks. So I'll be curious to see this spring here. It's you can tell by the way I'm dressed, it's cold out here. Once winter gets over, we'll be doing some hiking, we'll be doing some camping and stuff like that, and we'll really put this thing to the test then. And we'll see if it holds up as well as my $100 pack did. But as of my initial impression on this thing, it's comfortable, it's lightweight, it holds a ton of stuff, and so far it seems to be a really good quality pack for 50 bucks. Man, you can't beat this thing for 50 bucks. So I like all the features on it that it seems like they really thought it out, and for $50, pretty good pack overall. So for more information on this pack, you can click on the link below, and that'll take you directly to Amazon, where I picked this pack up for 50 bucks. For more product reviews, how-to videos, you can check us out at ikesoutdoors.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook under Ike's Outdoors. And if you would, please like, subscribe, and share these videos. That really helps us out. Appreciate you guys watching.